Good morning, sunshines. It is the 24th of December, which means if you celebrate Christmas, it is Christmas Eve. So let's do scent openings. This is from Anne, Shayna, Haley, and Lynn. Here is the lovely mini from Haley and my delicious tea from Lynn. Patrick must really like me today. He got these at work last night, and look, he saved me some. I have decided that for my Advent sock project, I want to do a fancy bind off. So there's my fancy bind off. Even though I already bound off the other one yesterday using a non-fancy sewn bind off. So I'm going to finish doing this bind off and then pull out this sewn bind off and attach more yarn and do fancy bind off. You want to watch the fancy bind off real quick? Doing it with my crochet hook. I don't know if this is called anything. I just kind of decided that this is what I wanted to do. So I'm doing chain 2 and then slip stitch 2. And the hook that I'm using is a 2.5, and the needles I used were 2.0 millimeter. Because I don't want this to be too tight, and also I don't know that I own a 2 millimeter hook. Yes, I definitely like this bind off better. It's fancier. It's a little more fun. Look at my gorgeous Kalisha socks. Oh, I love them. I'm currently torn between being annoyed at my family for waking me up from a nap and just being grateful that they have so much fun together because they woke me up because they were laughing so hard. I know that this is not traditionally a Christmas movie, but it always reminds me of Christmas. And here we join our two intrepid explorers on their dig site. It's 8 p.m. The kids have just gone to bed, and I am getting ready for bed. But I realized that I never told you why Footloose seemed like a Christmas movie to me. So, when I was like, I don't know, 9 or 10, I went to my aunt's house for Christmas, and she had a huge VHS collection, but what we watched was Footloose. And she also had the soundtrack for Footloose, and my family left after Christmas and I stayed for like a week or something, and my cousin and I played pool to the Footloose soundtrack probably like every single day. So it's very Christmassy, and also it gets me right in the feels. Not a Christmas thing, but there's a moment where the main characters are going to the dance, and Ariel walks out onto her porch, and Ren is saying something, and then he stops in the middle of what he's saying, and he says, "You're beautiful." And I totally had one of those moments once upon a time. My boyfriend and a guy friend in high school were sitting in this spot on a different couch, talking, and a friend and I were trying on dresses for homecoming. And the first dress that I tried on, I was like, oh, I really like this. I wonder, you know, what popular opinion would be. So I walked from my bedroom to the living room, and they were talking, and they just stopped talking. I didn't even say anything. They just stopped talking. And I was like, okay, so yes, this dress is the dress. So every person should have that moment where they're just like, drive someone speechless walking into a room or out of a house onto a porch, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna go to bed. Happy Christmas Eve or December 24th, either way, and I will see you tomorrow. I almost forgot, I do have my Christmas Eve cast on in the turtle pearl striped turtle toes yarn that was sent to me in the yarn swap, but I didn't make very much progress at all. It's okay. Mostly because I haven't quite decided on a pattern yet. I know that I don't want to do vanilla socks, but I don't know what I want to do yet. Except that I'm going to start with a 1x1 rib, and we'll figure it out from there.